Welcome to Clear the Way, a program designed for internal cleansing and digestion. My name is Linda Fenelon, and I'm really happy to share with you today a 20-minute yoga flow specifically designed with twists and folds for internal detox. If you're new to yoga, you're going to need a mat and a quiet place to practice, and go get some water. If you already have a yoga practice, you may love adding heat. Why? The heat will make you sweat, and that will really help with your detox. So gather your things and let's go. Meet me on your mat. Begin in child's pose. Bring your big toe mounds to touch. Spread your knees wide and reach long through your hands, pressing firmly into your first two fingers and thumb. Now activate your arms. Lift your elbows up off the mat and gently press your forehead into the mat. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Long, slow breath in. Exhale completely. Breathing in nice and deep. Exhale fully. Press your fingers into the mat, curl your toes under, and bring your body into downward facing dog. For downward facing dog, press your feet firmly into the mat. Activate through your arms and up your back, sending your hips high to the ceiling. Press down through your inner ankles, sending them back and pressing your outer ankles down. Take a big breath in. Let all the air go. And walk your feet to the top of your mat. Come to a halfway lift and fold. Again, like that, breathe in, come into a halfway lift and hang in ragdoll pose. Let your back be long and heavy and release. Take a big breath in, come all the way up, mountain pose, look up, look back, and exhale through the front of your body, forward fold. Breathe in, long spine, halfway lift. Now plant your hands to a high plank position and lower down. Breathe into upward facing dog and send your hips to the ceiling, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Let all the air out. Breathe in. Let the air go. Now inhale to your toes, bend your knees, and walk to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Your spine is straight and long. Forward fold. Bring your chest towards your thighs. Big breath in all the way up. Mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe. Now step back, high to low push-up, breathing out. Upward facing dog, pull your heart forward, let your thighs be off the mat if you can, and then send your hips to the ceiling, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and exhale completely. Another breath. Fill up your lungs. Let your ribs expand and let all the air go. Now breathe in. Come up on your toes. Bend your knees. Look at your hands and set your feet to the top. Halfway lift with this breath. And fold. Now bend your knees. Big toes, mounds touch. Chair. Squeeze your thighs together. Reach long from your hips to your underarms. Take a great big breath in and fold with the air out. Halfway lift, high to low push-up, breathing out. Upward facing dog, your collarbones are going to spread. Really breathe in, downward facing dog. Right foot comes up by the right hand, reach up tall, warrior one. So breathing in, get long through your fingertips. Breathing out deep in your knee. and then back to the mat. High to low push-up, upward facing, and downward facing dog. Left side, when you are ready, bring your left foot to your hand and rise up. Big breath in. Exhale deep into your knee. It's at 90 degrees. Press through the outer edge of your back foot. Really breathe in, fill up, and then bring your hands to the mat. This is called the vinyasa, the flow. Upward dog has a full breath. Downward dog, exhale it out. Now just be right here. Breath in and breath out. Breathe and release. To your toes, big breath. Now bend your knees, look forward, step, or maybe even jump to the top halfway. Fold. Rise up, chair pose, big breath in. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, it's a breath. High to low push-up, breathing out. Now one breath, upward facing dog. Hips are high, downward facing dog, right foot to the top of the mat, warrior one. Rise up, breathe in, and exhale to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse, go back, peaceful warrior. Breathe in, reach up, reach back, and hands to the mat. High, low, up, and back. Left side, warrior one. Big breath brings you up. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale to a reverse warrior, belong here. Breathe in, reach back, and hands to the mat. High, low push-up. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Breath in and all the air out. Right leg high to the sky. Bend your knee and open up your hip to the side. When you inhale, knee goes high. Exhale, stay. Now inhale your leg high to the ceiling and step it through low crescent lunge. So for low crescent lunge, your back knee is on the mat. Your front knee is 90 degrees right over your ankle. Breathe in through your side body all the way up through your fingers. Be really, really long and stay. Now if you want a little more, come up onto your back toes for a full crescent lunge. Your heart is opening to the front of the room as you breathe. Take a big breath. Now exhale your arms to 90 degrees, cactus or goalpost. Bring your left arm forward, really, really long through your side body, and twist to the right. So your upper arm bone is pressing against the outer edge of your thigh. Look up over your right shoulder, be really long. Here comes the twist. Now the left hand can come to the floor inside the right foot as the right fingers reach for the ceiling. So really working your ribs towards the ceiling. Take a great big breath in and twist a little deeper. Extended side angle, the right hand comes inside the right foot, the left hand comes to the ceiling. So complete spinal rotation. Now open your heart to the ceiling, breathe, and go a little deeper. Take a great big breath in, and then both hands to the mat, step back, high plank, breathing out, low push-up. Upward facing dog, really big breath, downward facing dog. Left leg high to the sky. Now bend your knee and open up your hip. Keep your shoulders square and really press your knee to the ceiling. Breathing in and finding space. Send your left leg long and then step it through low crescent lunge. You're going to be on your right knee, left leg stacked over the left ankle. Finding space in your side body, breathe in, be really long, and exhale. If you'd like a little more, again, come up to full crescent lunge, but really stay with the opening of your heart, reaching behind you, really, really long body. Now the right hand comes forward and the left hand goes back. And then find a twist here. It's nice to put your fist into your hand and really use the pressure of the hands against one another to open your chest. Looking over your shoulders, spin your ribs towards the ceiling. Stay with your breathing. And then right hand inside the left foot. Open the left hand to the ceiling. Look at your fingers. Let them be sparked. Breathe in and twist a little bit deeper. Now extended side angle on the left side. The left hand comes inside the left foot. The right arm reaches up to the ceiling. Again, your fingers are really sparked and you're working your shoulder and your chest towards the ceiling as you find the opening. So breathing in and exhale, both hands to the mat. High, low push-up. Upward facing dog, spread wide open in your collarbones, and downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out, step to the top. Halfway lift, deep fold. Chair pose, sit deep, reach high. Exhale to cactus. Inhale, exhale to prayer. Now stay with your breath. Big breath in, and exhale, twist your body to the right side. So your knees stay together, working your hips below your heart. Send your gaze over your right shoulder, and then forward fold. Separate your feet 2 fist distance apart. Bend your elbows and let your head hang really, really heavy. Create a lot of space here from your sacrum to your neck. Just let it be long, let your head hang, and use your fingers around your toes to pull your elbows out to the side. Be really long and active here. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release your hands. Halfway lift and fold. Chair pose again, reach up. Exhale to cactus. Inhale to prayer and twist to the left. Check your knees, let them stay together. Let your hips be working towards the floor. Press your palms towards one another, look over your shoulders and really spin your ribs to the ceiling. Breathe in and fold. Again, separate your feet 2 fist distance apart and put your whole entire hand underneath your foot. So let your toes come all the way to your wrist crease, massaging your feet on the floor. Every inhale, you're pulling up on your feet with your hands. Every exhale, you're pressing down on your hands with your feet. Get long in your spine here. Let your head hang really, really heavy. And then release. Step off your feet, walk them back together. Inhale to a half lift and fold. Now rise all the way up, mountain pose. Be tall and transition with breath right into eagle pose. So your right arm comes under your left and your right leg comes over your left. You can have your toes stacked behind your shins, or you could also have your toes on the floor like a kickstand. Now breathe in, really work the standing foot, squeeze your legs together and get a straight spine. Elbows come up, shoulder height, hands come away from the face, and then slowly bring your elbows to your knees. Set your gaze on one thing that's not moving. Breathe in and exhale, release. Inhale, rise up, eagle, other side. So this time the left arm is under, the left leg is over and wrapped around. Find this first in your standing foot, activate, and then squeeze your legs together. Be strong towards your center line. Get really, really long in your spine and breathe. Now take a great big breath in, and as you exhale, bring your elbows towards your knees. Breathing and staying. Inhale, release, rise all the way up. Forward fold is a big exhale. Halfway lift, high to low push-up, breathing out. Upward facing dog, full breath, open heart, and then tabletop. So bring your knees under your hips and your shoulders over your wrist. Take a big breath in, look up, and then as you exhale, curl your spine towards the ceiling. Be really long here through the front of your body. Breathe in, and then exhale, breathe out. One more big breath in,
And then find a neutral spine and set your hips back, child's pose. Let your forehead come to rest, spread your arms long, activate your elbows, let them be off the mat, and then send your hips towards your feet. Take 2 more breaths here. Long through your back. 1 more big breath. Now take your left arm underneath your right and just rest into the twist here. Breathing and staying. And then reverse the move. Let the right arm thread underneath the left. Your temple is on the mat. And breathe. And then come back to full child's pose. Breathe into tabletop. And then just roll your body onto your back. Sitting in staff pose, being tall, spreading your sitting bones, activating your feet, and then reach your hands way up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, reach towards your feet. Outside edges of your hands come to the outside edges of your feet. Every inhale you find length, and every exhale you move into the space that you've created. Breathing in, get long, and breathing out. Just be with this. When you're ready, bring yourself back up to a seated position and gently just roll to lie on your back. Bring your right knee into your chest and then just let it come across your body for a belly twist. So both shoulders stay on the mat. Your hand is against your outer thigh and just allow the pressure there that you need to find the twist in your side body. Bring both knees back to center, squeeze in nice and tight, and then let your left leg stay in, both shoulders stay on the mat, and your right hand just gives your leg an assist as you find the twist through your spine and through your internal organs. Breathe, let gravity just hold the leg, and then both legs back into center. Hug, and then get very long on your mat. Adjust your body as you need to here, moving into Shavasana, final rest. So starting at your feet, let your ankles flop open. Let the backs of your legs be heavy. Notice the little space behind your knees, and notice your hips resting completely on the mat. The space behind your heart is soft, and the wings of your shoulders are at rest. Your neck is long and at ease, and your head is completely supported by your mat. Let your jaw be soft, and let your forehead be quiet. When you're ready, take one hand to your heart and one hand to your low belly. We're going to do some controlled breathing here. So we're going to breathe in for a count of 4. We're going to hold for a count of 7 and exhale for a count of 8. I'll count for you for the first one. So breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. Hold. Release. Breath in. Hold. Release. Last round. Breath in. Hold. Release. Just release your hands to the mat. Let your palms be open to the ceiling. And let go of the control of your breath. And then rest here in Savasana as long as you need. Namaste.